Welcome to the Chris Harold Show, where we help coaches, consultants, and experts go from overworked, overwhelmed, and underperforming to enjoying a full sales pipeline and more revenue in order to fulfill your kingdom assignment and create an eternal legacy using our God's masterpiece rapid success system. Welcome your host, Christopher Harold.
Hey, what's going on, my friend? Hey, it is Chris Harold, and welcome to another episode in the Chris Harold Show, where I give you straight, hardcore, from the truth content that help you grow your business. You know, as you guys know, I am the Kingdom Marketing Superman himself, the Kingdom Marketing Superman, and I help coaches, consultants, and experts scale their business to 10K plus a month by leveraging book funnels. And so I'm excited, my friend, to be before you today. Got a really great topic I want to talk about today. And I was inspired because by the time we're recording this here, I was just on an expert panel. I was invited to speak on an expert panel to share in front of about 4,000 people on Facebook. And someone asked me to come and share, and I shared like about for an hour. And I was on this expert panel, and people was like asking questions on this panel. Oh, and before I dive into this content, I almost forgot. If you are a coach, consultant, and expert, and you want more buyers really fast in your business, not more leads, not more not more overwhelming content, not all these new things to do on social media and everything else, right? And all these Facebook groups and all. If you want more buyers to your business, I want to show you how to get buyers in the most efficient and fastest way today, bar none. And that I have a free masterclass. I'm going to show you literally how to get buyers, but how to create, sell, and scale your business fast with book funnels. I have created a few books. I have a book funnel that has outperformed and earned 99% more of what most authors make today. And it allows me to grow and scale my coaching and consulting business as well. So in this free masterclass, you can go register for right now. I'm going to show you how to create a really good book that people want to buy without hiring a ghostwriter or a third-party company. And literally you can do it in a day or less. Or by a day or less, it could be done in a few hours. I'm going to show you how to sell your book and anything online, even if you suck at selling. Also, I'm going to show you how to scale your coaching and consulting business with 10x multipliers. And this is where the real money is generated in your business. And more importantly, my friend, I'm going to have you only work and deal with buyers. If you're tired of dealing with tire kickers, if you're a coach and consultant, you're tired of booking these discovery and strategy calls with tire kickers, with people who are not qualified, with people who just cannot afford what you're offering, come to this masterclass. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do what I've done that allowed me to generate. Literally, when I first started doing this, I created a multiple six-figure business in the first 58 days with this identical strategy I'm going to share with you in this masterclass. So go and join us. There should be a link somewhere around this video, or simply go to chrissharold.com/book webinar, chrissharold.com/book webinar. Have a live class any day now. Now, back to this topic I was talking about. Like I mentioned, by the time of me recording this episode here, I just got through speaking to a panel about for an hour. And it was like a rapid fire panel. And people was asking questions, and I was sharing, different answers and sharing a lot of good value with it was a group of about 4,000 coaches and consultants. And one thing I'm gonna share, and I've seen this quite a bit. I've had people message me, email me, and it's the same recurring theme. Here's the deal. If you don't have a six-figure plus business right now in your coaching and consulting business, it's probably because you're doing the exact same thing that everyone else is doing. One thing I discovered, not necessarily by being on this panel, but I already knew going into it, but just seeing the whole landscape, that most people out there are doing the exact same thing. They're trying to grow their business. If it's, creating Facebook groups, if it's joining a bunch of Facebook groups, sending a bunch of inbox messages, if it's going on TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, these sites like this, and posting 3 to 4, 5 times a day this content, right? I mean, that's a lot of content, like 100 pieces of content a month, right? In hopes that organically, hopefully that somebody would see your content and be interested in your services somewhere down the line, right? In hopes. Here's the problem with that. Everybody is doing that. So if everyone is doing the exact same thing, what's going to make you be different and what's going to make you stand out from the crowd? I can promise you this, not doing the exact same thing that everybody else is doing. One of the nuggets I shared on this panel was that someone asked a question and they was like, how can I get more engagements on my posts on Facebook, in the Facebook groups, right? And they said, how many times a day and how many posts should I be posting? Exactly what I just told you this, right? And when they came to me, I said, well, here's the deal. I said, I am not into the business of posting to be posting. Because other folks tell me you need to post 3 times a day or 5 times a day or whatever. Right? I said, that's not how I operate. I said, number one, what is the purpose of your posting? Who are you posting to? Right? And what is the desired outcome? I said, you should only create 3 types of posts. A connection post, how-to posts, and offer posts. I said, and then if you really want to take this to another level where you want your stuff to quote unquote go viral, I said, you can literally take one of your posts, put it on your page, invest $1 a day in engagement ads, and watch that mug grow for you. And they was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. I never thought of that, right? Why? Because everyone in this group had been told to do the same thing. Go create a Facebook group, get people in your group, post in your group, and then inbox people to try to help them. That's their strategy. And everybody is doing that. And no wonder that most of these folks don't have 6-figure plus businesses because they're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. Now, also something else, the guy asked me a question and for as like, what would be the best way to help people today? I said, well, first thing I ask someone, let me ask you a question. If you're a coach consultant, you want to grow your business, I say, well, let me ask you a question. Do you want buyers or do you want leads? And he said, what do you mean? I said, well, here's the deal. What I teach and help people do now is leverage book funnels. I said, why? Because book funnels brings you buyers. I said, all the other strategies out there that we're talking about, all they can do is bring leads. And most of the time, like 90% of the time, they're unqualified leads, right? I said, so I don't teach those strategies because, number one, everybody's doing it. You can't stand out from the crowd. You sound like everyone else. I said, but less than 1% of people in your industry are leveraging a book. I said, so if you created a book, and I didn't say write a book, I said create a book with my method and the way I teach it that solves the problem of your audience, and you have this inside of a book funnel and introduces them to your 10x multiplier, I said your life and business would change because you're only going to deal with buyers. And a buyer's 1,000 times better than a lead. See, I had to stop following the crowd. And that's when my business went to multiple 6 figures. But when I was following the crowd, doing everything, same thing everybody else is doing online today, I was getting the same results. Struggling, mediocre, being ignored. Right? So I don't follow the crowd. I don't do what the crowd say. Crowd say, go on Clubhouse 5 times a day and post. I don't do it. Crowd say, go on TikTok 3 or 4, 5 times a day and post. I don't do it. Crowd say, go and join all these Facebook groups or start to these groups and inbox people 35 times a day. These scripts on Facebook, I don't do it. I do the exact opposite. And I believe that's one of the reasons why I've been successful compared to the masses who are not successful, right? There's no one teaching the book funnel method because the way I teach it is different. There's no book writing coach teach it. There's no author teaching it. There's none of that because I don't teach book writing. My whole concept is to get you buyers. Because if you got buyers as a coach or consultant, now you can do what you do best and help folks get transformation. At the end of the day, you want buyers, aka clients. And there's no better way to get buyers than this method. So the key is stop doing what everybody else is doing. It's just like you was a kid. If there was a fight going on, your parents always say, don't go that way because the crowd's going that way. Why? Because you ain't end up getting shot. At least where I grew up, that's how it was. But yeah, don't do what the crowd is doing because if you keep doing what the crowd is doing, you're going to get what the crowd is getting. So that's a way to succeed is to stop doing what the masses do. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that I see coaches and consultants making today Just doing what everybody else is doing. You listen to all these quote unquote gurus out there telling you to do all these different things on social media, and they're leaving you stuck and overwhelmed and not bringing you buyers. Because the last thing you want is to be booking 100 calls with unqualified people, and you hope you get 1 or 2 or 3 out of that 100 calls. That's a lot of calls. But if you dealt with buyers from the get-go, how much more clients would you get? So if you got value from this, let me know. And let me know if you got value from this as well. I'd love to know your feedback. If you listen to this on a podcast app, please leave a review. Your reviews mean a lot. And subscribe to this as well. And if you're seeing this on YouTube or listen to this somewhere, subscribe to this channel, where you're getting this content from right now as well. And again, come to the masterclass if you want more buyers in your coaching and consulting or professional service business, your expert business. If you want more buyers, come to the masterclass. And to find out more about that, just check this out. The fastest way for you to grow your business is with a book. So if you want more authority, more credibility, more opportunities, more exposure, more clients, and more income, I want to invite you to a free masterclass that I'm hosting that'll show you the fastest way to create authority and credibility seemingly overnight with a book, without being a guru, spending a lot of money, and hiring third-party companies. Hey, I'm Chris Harrell, and I'm an online entrepreneur just like you. And for years, I struggled with growing my business, being seen as an authority, and getting my message out to the world. Listen, I tried every internet marketing method out there known to man, but it still left me stuck, busted, and disgusted until a mentor of mine inspired me to write a book. And the crazy thing is, I always wanted to do so, but I never knew exactly how or had the blueprint to do it fast, and while being a husband, father of 3, a mentor, coach, consultant, and also involved in community organizations. But when I finally published my book, Kingdom Affirmations, a whole new world opened to me, and my business boomed to multiple 6 figures in only 90 days. Now I help entrepreneurs online go from overworked, overwhelmed, and underperforming to enjoying a full sales pipeline and more revenue while creating an eternal legacy. And you know how to create and leave a legacy that actually will outlive you? Is by creating, selling, and scaling your business with a book. And in my free masterclass, you're going to discover how to create a really good book without even writing a word or hiring a ghostwriter. How to sell your book consistently, even if you hate or even suck at selling. How to make more money with a free book than those who sell theirs for $20, $30, or even $40. In fact, this is a snapshot of the sales from my free book has generated as side passive income in less than a year. Again, this is from a free book. Now I teach you how to do this in the masterclass. You'll discover what people really buy when they get your book and how to sell it to them. What to do exactly 1 hour after someone buys your book. Now hint, this is where the real money is, and a whole lot more. Now this is for you, even if you've never written a book, or if you have and you want to sell more and scale your business to new heights. Now while the masterclass is free, it is on a first come, first served basis, because the software that we use for the live masterclass, it only holds 500 seats. And once all the seats are filled, the seats are gone. So I highly recommend you go ahead and get your seat now by clicking the link somewhere you see around this video now. So if you want to get your message out, grow your brand, create more impact, get more clients, or leave a legacy, get your seat now, and I can't wait to see you inside the masterclass. God bless. Oh yeah, one more thing. I just wrote and published a brand new book that took only 3 days from conception to physical book in hand to do, and it only took me 15 minutes to create. I'm going to show you how to do this also inside the masterclass. This right here is a game changer. So go ahead and get your seat right now.
Thanks for listening to The Chris Harrell Show. For more powerful resources to grow your business fast, the Kingdom Way, go to chrisharrell.com/3 keys to success or click the link in the show notes. If this podcast has impacted you, we ask you to subscribe, post a review, and share it with a friend.